Welcome to Cranston East High School for some girls volleyball high school action. Cranston East Thunderbolts taking on Mount St. Charles. We're a minute and 30 from getting going here. Charlie Adams on play-by-play, joined by Larry Yin on analyst duties, and season's running up, Larry, and we're still searching for the first win. What's going to change tonight that gets girls volleyball Cranston East in the win column? All right. Not sure if Larry's mic was on for that. Let's see. Larry, you want to try that one again?
Sorry, guys. We're just hoping for a win tonight. The last game against Mount St. Charles wasn't too good, but tonight should be a different result, hopefully.
Definitely. So we're just about ready to go, having some, I don't even know. This first volleyball game I've ever commentated, Larry. What are we doing here?
They just kind of high-five each other.
Oh, great.
And then line up. Starting line up. I don't really know what to call that.
So we're just about ready to get things started. 10 seconds away from the start of this one here at Cranston East. Charlie Adams and Larry Yin coming at you on the Fans Only Sports Network. Not the biggest crowd for this one, competing with a boys soccer senior night, also live currently on the Fans Only Sports Network. Tim Yeens over there commentating that one if you want to check out the channel. But over here we got some volleyball action. So Mount St. Charles sitting at 6-9, and Cranston East 0-14.
Well, tonight we'll see if they get their first win.
That's what we're all hoping for. I know your football team got their first win their last game. We'll probably have some time to talk about that in between. Opening serve as Mount St. Charles sends it on over. Bumped in the air and falls in. So first point. First point of the game goes to Mount St. Charles. What'd you see on that one, Larry?
It's just bad communication, two people not knowing who's going to get the ball, and that's one of the biggest problems in volleyball.
Definitely. Bounced up by
Once
Jessica
again,
Tran, and same result as
same problem.
Back-to-back serves that Cranston East isn't able to send the other way after just one hit and letting it fall in. Another serve for the Mounties. Bumped up to Fernancio now over the net. First of the game for the Thunderbolts. Trombone tossing it to the in close in the first point for Cranston East.
Sammy Venancio with the little tip. Sophomore Angelina Sang really stepped up this season.
Served over by Cranston East. Received on the other end. The Mounties sends it on back. And
Brent Murphy with the kill. Very tough hit right there.
That's a big score. And early in the set, tying it up 2-2. Cranston East this season, 1 set, 0 at home. Tim Yeen isn't here, so anything's possible.
Ace.
Back-to-back points for Cranston East in a big way.
They should just keep this momentum going.
Angelina
Tough
saying,
serve.
Mounties send it back. Brought in. Coming back over for Bryn Murphy again. Diving try. Unsuccessful by Cranston East. Back even 3-3.
Angelina Sang wasn't in the right spot right there.
So serve back to the Mounties.
High serve. Takes away her hands.
Sang getting it up. Mounties tipping it over. And point awarded to the Thunderbolts. Close, but looked to be the right call from here.
Jessica Tran back there with the serve.
Tran.
She's in me and Charlie's English class.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't know it, though. She's quiet as a mouse. Point to the Mounties. Back and forth to start this one. Again, Cranston East looking for their first home set win of the season.
Junior Joaquin Hernandez on the camera making $20 today. Giving me 10 of that.
The Mounties send the serve straight into the net. Free point for Cranston East. Now they are back on the serve. Larry Yin, East volleyball player in the spring for the boys team. So he'll be there to catch all of the wrong terms I use. As Tran bumps it up now, trying to send it over into the net.
Ashley Tavares couldn't get that ball over. Number 10, Lola Delange into the game. Tie game 5-5.
Serve. Going down to
Giacomo.
get it, now sending it
Tip,
back over
touch.
out of bounds. Not out of bounds. All right. It tipped off?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's why I got Larry here. I'd probably be lost if I had my original broadcast partner, Evan.
Evan Morel.
Decided to skip out on this.
Amelia Cachambon with the serve. Goes into the net. Back to a tie game, 6-6. Here's number 2, Maggie Ray, back there with the serve.
Ray serving it for the Mounties.
Out of bounds. East takes the 1-point lead.
Just Tran subbing out. Score sitting 7-6. You're watching high school girls volleyball on the Fans Only Sports Network.
Kaba short.
Teams trading points. I don't think we've seen a 2-point lead since the first 2 points of the game.
The serving needs to get stronger. Number 34. Very tall.
Sprawling attempt, but unable to get any lift on the ball. Mounties take the lead. 8-7 now.
Serves up. Jessica Tran diving on the floor.
Hits off of the ceiling, ricocheting down. Not in favor of Cranston East.
Emma Roberts with the kill. Serves up. Catherine Bone with the dig.
Tipped over off of the little antenna thingy. And a timeout taken by Cranston East as Mount St. Charles leads it 10-7. We'll take a quick break and be back on the other end of this timeout. You're watching Cranston East Girls Volleyball on the Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back. As we stand 10-7, Mounties leading in set 1. Charlie Adams on play-by-play, joined by Cranston East football, Cranston East volleyball player, Larry Mr. Han Yin.
What's up, everyone?
A big
dig,
serve
Jessica
and
Tran.
a good save.
Sammy Bernancia. Tip. Hits the ball middle. 25. Roberts with the kill. Pretty sure that's her second kill in a row.
Pushed up now.
To the middle.
Sending it over Vernancio. Mounties able to return it.
With the dig. Outside middle set, actually.
It falls in for Cranston East. Kyla Smilveski, the freshman for the Mounties.
Ashley Tavares back there. Good serve. Outside set. 11. Hits it in. Maisie Phillips.
Good point there by the Mount St. Charles. Now expanding on their lead up to a 4-point lead. Biggest of the game.
Receive Ashley Tavares. Venancio into the net. Tough one to hit there. A little bit behind her.
Now the Mounties starting to run away with the opening set here at Cranston East. Trombone tossing it up now. Is trying to send it over.
And Murphy. Short there.
Now what would you have to do on that hit to try to get it over the net?
You kind of just have to reposition yourself under the ball, get under it, and roll it over. She tried to just kind of hit it too hard and just land into the net.
Tossed up for Murphy, pushing it over.
Tran dig. Outside set. Murphy redeems herself. Gets Roberts hits it in.
After that timeout by Cranston East, not a point scored yet. Wonder what was said in the timeout, I mean.
Not sure.
Not the best results following some timeout.
Sets
Time
it
to
to left
reset
back.
for Thunderbolts.
Outside, 11. Phillips. Catch him bone with the dig. Venancio tips it over and lands in.
And those are just electrifying plays you like to see out of the Thunderbolts.
Very electrifying. Sang with the serve.
Thunderbolts serve it back over, finally
Out of
getting a point.
bounds.
Straight out of bounds. They ended a run by Mount St. Charles, scoring 16 or 15, 5 straight points. Got one back now,
Tavares,
16-9.
high ball. Outside set. Phillips. That's not Phillips, actually. Marin. No, that's Maggie Ray with the kill.
Maggie Ray, the captain of the Mounties. Able to get the serve over the net. Point for Cranston East. As Venancio subs out Sophia Caba into the game.
So, Charlie, you're a baseball player. What are your plans for this season? Do you plan to play or?
I don't know. It depends on a bunch of factors as it goes out of bounds. Cranston East back-to-back points. I'm hearing rumors of broadcasting baseball on the Fans Only Sports Network come that time, and might end up going that direction. We'll see how it goes.
I think both directions will go well for you, Charlie.
Not sure I caught all of that. Hold on a second. What'd you say?
I said both directions, no matter what you choose, will go well for you.
Oh, wow. Should have you on my analyst more times. A little bit of miscommunication, and it falls in. Mounties getting a point, moving their lead 12-18 over Cranston East.
Miscommunication. I think that's been one of their biggest problems this year. If
Yeah,
they learn how
definitely.
to fix that, they should be doing a lot better.
Diving attempt. Now sent over by Cranston East.
Cabo with the set. Sang can't get over.
So 19-12. Watching high school girls volleyball on the Fans Only Sports Network. Mounties serve, received through the ceiling girder, and now push over. Point for the Thunderbolts.
Net violation by the Mounties. Both point. 13-19.
Bryn Murphy ready to serve. Can hear everything on the court today.
Outside set. Number 2. Maggie Ray gets it right over the net.
Was that a missed time jump by Cranston East?
Not, yes.
All right.
Missed time jump, and they couldn't really get their hands in the position to send that ball back.
Whistle before the serve, and hand signals by the judge. I don't know. What are these hand signals?
They didn't blow the whistle yet to let her serve.
Oh, I got you. Diving
Tran.
attempt by Tran, pushing
move
it
her
up.
feet.
Now back over for the Mounties.
Sang outside. Tavares, hard hit. Mounties get it over. Tran dig.
Little one-handed
Cabo.
pushover.
Gets it over, lands in. 14-20, 6-point lead for the Mounties. Let's see if the Bolts can go on a run.
And now timeout taken, or not, substitution made by Mount St. Charles. Catrombone serve.
Sit over. Right side set.
Kaba sends it over, received by the Mounties, pushing
Ray.
it back the other
Tips
way.
it.
Dran near the net. Cranston East unable to handle it. 21-14, 4 points away. The Mounties are from taking the first set.
Ray has been cooking this game. Right side set. Kaba into the net. Short.
Junior Hernandez running the camera today here at the Cranston East gym, Venatulo gym.
Brown commit.
Maybe.
Miscommunication once again. Ray with the dig. Outside set. Phillips out of bounds. The down ref right there is actually my club coach. Was my club coach.
So you'd like to see
Great guy right there.
You'd like to see Cranston East say, "I got it" more, or at least something.
Not necessarily, just know whose ball it should be.
Sent
Out of bounds.
out of
Phillips.
bounds. Now Cranston East making somewhat of a comeback at the brink of the end of the first set.
They just need to learn that they can't let the ball drop no matter what. So no double guessing. Just go for the ball.
Sent by Ray towards the
Outside,
Thunderbolts. Now a
Tavares.
chance.
Into the net. Short.
So a sentence I've heard you say plenty already.
7-point lead. She seems like she's like 6'5".
She's definitely taller than you.
She's taller than you too.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. She's definitely taller than me. What am I talking about? Subbing off Tavares for Cranston East. On for the serve. Mistake by Mount St. Charles.
McDonald with the shank serve. Junior for the Mounties. Five-point lead. Shank serve once again. 2 straight aces for Tavares. Let's see if they can keep this up.
The Bolts are tightening it up late in set 1. Make sure to join us tomorrow on the Fans Only Sports Network.
Good serve. Tip. Miscommunication seems to be a big factor in this game.
Definitely. And again, make sure to join us tomorrow on the Fans Only Sports Network. Fans Only Sports Network for Cranston East Girls Volleyball Senior Night.
Timeout.
And now we have a timeout.
By the Bolts.
We'll take a timeout. And I'll probably stop putting my audio back into my headset because it just messed me up from talking. Welcome back. Mount 1 point away from taking set 1. Currently 24-19. Cranston East went on some sort of a run to get back into the set. They trailed at 7.
16. serves the ball. Tran, tight pass. Venancio tips it over. Out of bounds. 20-24. Closer than I expected this set to be.
2024, the graduation year of all three of the people here at Fans Only Sports Network on the broadcast. All Cranston East seniors, part of Thunderbolt Sports Media.
I have a question for you, Charlie. After we leave, how do you think Thunderbolt Sports Media will be with the juniors currently? How do you think they'll be? Knowing there's no more Timothy Yeen or Charlie Adams.
It's a big question as the hit out of bounds. Point for Cranston East, now just 3 points from tying up the set. But match point still for Mount St. Charles. Larry, what's your pre-serve routine?
You know, I kind of spin the ball twice, and then I take a deep breath, and I just serve it over. Never miss.
Never miss.
Never missed in my life.
I'm getting another timeout here.
Boats cut it down to a 2-point lead.
So another timeout taken in Larry last Friday, less than a week ago, less than even half a week ago. The Cranston East boys football team won a game. You were a part of it. You had a tackle that I saw. How's it feel to be the first team in 3 years, easily, 4 years and 11 months to win an actual game for Cranston East football?
Kind of feels unreal. You know, I'm more happy for the seniors that have played for all 4 years, and Coach Isaiah's first one as the head coach. Well, I feel like it was one of the most exciting moments in esports for a while.
Oh yeah, not much to cheer about, and you can learn more about it soon on the Thunderbolt Sports Talk podcast. Served over, Mount
Right side
ready to
set.
send it back.
Phillips, Jessica Chan dig.
Murphy sends it over.
Middle
Still
tip.
fighting to stay alive.
Catch and bone.
There it is. The end of the set one.
25-22.
25-22. The Mounties take set one, closer than we might have expected heading into it. But they take the set nonetheless. We'll be right back in time for set two. You're watching Cranston East Girls Volleyball on the Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back. Ready for set 2 here at a thunderous Cranston East Venetulo gym. Larry in joining me on commentary.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
Ready to go for set 2 after a close 25-22 set 1 victory in favor of Mount St. Charles. Served over by Cranston East. Now Mounties returning out of bounds. Cranston East takes the first point of set 2. And Larry, how important is it to get those early momentum going in the early sets and early points of the match?
I think it's one of the most important things because kind of set the momentum for the set. And you know, if they build a big lead, then that's a good thing for them going the rest of the game.
And we were talking about at the end of set 1, Cranston East football winning their first game. Of course, Tim Yeen not on the broadcast for that game. Tim Yeen not on the broadcast now for a Cranston East girls volleyball team that's yet to win a game. And if Cranston East girls volleyball now wins a game, Tim Yeen might never be allowed to broadcast again because he is certainly a curse if that ends up being the case.
Might be true.
I mean,
well, we'll see.
He misses one broadcast and suddenly Cranston East football goes out, handles business. Standing on business.
Standing on business.
Back and forth, but a net infraction by Mount St. Charles.
Each set matters in volleyball. Losing one set might be a big hit for a team.
Now, looks like they swapped out the points there, so let me fix that real quick. Two points for Cranston East. And now tied 2-2.
Sounds like a Snapchat ringtone.
Wow.
Outside set. Phillips hits it down. Tavares with the dig. Sang. High set.
That was a great
Murphy
hit.
gets it in. Sang back there with the serve. Lands out of bounds. Jessica might have the toughest shoe game on the East squad. I'm not gonna lie.
What are those? Those some Anta ones right there? What shoes are
I
those?
don't know. Look like some Giannis's, I think.
Oh. Almost copped a pair of
Phillips.
Acompos.
Tough serve. Bryn fails to convert.
Unable to handle that one. Cranston East falling behind for the first time in set 2. Trails 4-3. Mounties send it over. Another good
by
serve.
Phillips. Shanked pass. Kaba rolls it over. Lands out of bounds. Surprisingly, no lineup change made in the second set.
Nothing yet for Cranston East.
Senior sisters, Sophia and Sasha Parada, have not touched the floor yet this game. They're
Cranston
also
East
in our English class.
getting a point.
Well, Sophia is. Murphy back there with the serve. And it's up. Good serve. Middle back. Phillips into the net.
I heard a rumor that boys volleyball might be getting new jerseys this season. Is that true?
I have not heard that, but
Oh,
we better.
really?
We better. The ones last year were pretty horrendous. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a great serve. Cranston East with the ace. No one even goes for it. Falls
We
in.
were supposed to get Nike jerseys. Nike black jerseys is what we heard we were getting. And also sweatsuits, but never happened. Brett Murphy. Very long serve routine. Gets it over. Lands in. No.
I thought it was out.
I saw it in.
That's that Cranston East bias.
25, Emma Roberts.
What a serve routine.
Kaboom. Tran Shank.
What backspin on that?
Sophia Kawa attempting to use one hand to punch that ball up, but that kind of never works in volleyball.
That
Always
set
need
by
two hands.
Tran went straight
Pass.
backspin only on it. Serve, bump,
Hits her shoulder.
set,
Free ball.
spike.
Oh, tough hit. Phillips. Oh, Ray, sorry. Middle set, Kaba.
Good defense by the Mounties trying to tip it over.
Great pass. Outside set. Tavares.
Another chance for Mount.
Tight set right there. Couldn't get it over.
Larry, how are the Hans doing in fantasy?
We're doing amazing. First place right now. My team is actually projected 137 points this week.
Cranston East needing it to get over. Tipped
34
back the
tips
other
it
way.
in. That seemed too easy for her. She doesn't even have to jump to tip that in.
And what's the difference between boys and girls nets?
Boys is, I'm pretty sure, I think it's 8 foot. And girls, I'm not sure, but there's like a huge difference.
Could she play on a boys net and still send it over like that? Probably.
Probably not as well, but she could definitely send over pretty good.
Yeah, she's definitely the tallest on the entire court.
Might
No
be the
matter
tallest
who's
in
there.
the state. Extremely
Another-
long legs. She's blocking that ball over. Great block.
Oh my God,
Tips
she
it
is
in.
actually a cheat code. Now, how excited are you to see Wembanyama in the NBA?
I think he's gonna be amazing. Just 7'4", can move like a guard, can shoot the ball.
'Cause
Saw
we
him
got
do a
the-
step back like KD.
Seems like Mount St. Charles has the Wembanyama of Rhode Island High School girls volleyball.
All right, I don't know about that one, but she's doing
You
pretty
said
good.
she'd be the tallest in the state. I
Mm.
mean, come on, man. 10-7, Mounties leading set 2. Ready to serve.
$33. We do not have her name. Catcher Bone. Tough pass. Phillips. Middle set. 34. Punches it over.
The libero setting
Outside
it up.
Ray. Tip. Catcher Bone to Sang.
Diving. And now and falls in. Cranston East getting a point back. Now 10-8.
2-point lead for the Mounties.
Cranston East serving. Barrow unable to handle it. Another point.
Ball is shanked out of bounds. 10-9 lead. East needs to keep this momentum and get a big lead to win the set. Short.
Thunderbolt Sports Talk, the Cranston East podcast, coming to you live from Cranston East every Friday. For the class, we record podcasts, of course, but we also have to do a feature story every quarter on either an athlete or a coach, as Cutron sends it over.
Carry. Seemed like a carry there by number 16.
Phillips can't get it over the net. 10-11, Cranston East, a point away from tying it up.
Out of bounds.
Phillips
rolls it. Venancio, tip. Too short. Adjusting to the ball seems like one of East's other big problem.
And it seems like across in the bleachers, John Garcia, one of the spectators here, has tuned into the live stream.
Me and John will be going to the gym after this. Charlie Adams, you should come with us.
I got dinner at home.
I'll buy you dinner.
Nah. That makes no sense. Come on. So you guys are going to Plainfield Pike and then getting Chick-fil-A after?
Yes.
What's even the point of going to the gym, man?
You have Chick-fil-A at home?
No, but what's the point of going to the gym just to get some Chick-fil-A, man? Ball falls in. Cranston East.
We were just kidding.
Nah, I don't know. You guys do that all the time.
All right, we will get Chick-fil-A just to rub it in your face, actually.
Wow.
Caleb Schum, CHSE Photography, is wearing gloves, and it's like 60 degrees outside.
Hey, you can do whatever when you're the best photographer Cranston East has to offer.
I don't think so. I don't know if that statement is true. You know, Larry's doc just took a break for the fall, you know. Had to come help the football team win that first game in 4 years, so.
I don't know. It might be time. I don't know really why you sold that camera you had at first. That thing was tough. And the one you have now, like, can't take pictures. I don't know what's up with it.
That camera is actually not for pictures.
Yeah.
You know, if everyone doesn't know, the Cranston West basketball documentary is on YouTube at Larry's Doc. More episodes will be coming this winter.
Maybe 10-minute episodes or 8-minute, 10-minute episodes that release weekly.
Leave in the comments below what would be better, a 30-minute documentary episode or just a short 10-minute episode that has nothing in it.
Nah,
let me know.
If you want that algorithm money as it's digged across by Mount. Now,
Brandon Murphy
over hard save by
Roberts.
Libero.
Attempts to roll the ball. Brandon Murphy. Good adjustment there.
Both teams going back and forth on this point. Another one for Murphy.
Great hit, Murphy. 14-13. 1 point lead for the Mounties. Sang back there to serve. Very proud of Tran, actually. Jessica Tran back there to serve. 2 years ago, she couldn't even get the ball over the net, but she's improved a tremendous amount.
Tran again serving, and Cranston East again with the point. We're all tied up 14-14. Timeout by Mount St. Charles. We're going to take a break and be back at you with more action in set number 2 here at Cranston East. Tied up 14-14. You're watching girls volleyball on the Fans Only Sports Network. back, ready to continue set 2. Tied up 14 apiece after a big run by Cranston East. Timeout taken by Mount St. Charles. Ready to resume. Jessica Tran serving. Gets it over for Ray.
Roberts rolls it over. Lands right in the back. There is no middle back there. Just lands over them.
Thank you for watching the Fans Only Sports Network. Charlie Adams on play-by-play, joined by Larry Yin, and Junior Hernandez is here too. He's doing the camera. Serve by Mount, and a violation.
Double call. Couldn't land smoothly off Sang's hands.
A jumping serve by Mount. I haven't seen that since watching Serena Marinas last year.
That does look like her serve, actually. Her serve was very tough. She's came to a couple boys' practices, and we can't even get that up sometimes.
The girls made the playoffs last year, going like 4 wins, but managed to squeak by.
Like that. Kaba, left side of the court, lands in. Mounties look a little bit stressed there. Oh, 25's shoe game is tough. The pink GT cuts.
Are those the Jason Tatums?
No.
Oh,
They're GT cuts.
I don't.
Jason Tatum is with Jordan.
I don't know much about shoes, man. As long as it's New Balance.
Chaz
I'm
is a
set.
New Balance man.
Me, Jack Harlow, and Kawhi Leonard know what's up. Ready to serve Emma Roberts, the second captain of Mount St. Charles.
Short serve. Free ball. Lower the lanes. Hits it over. Roof.
She literally goes up there like it's like a putback or something and just taps it on over. Just drops it in.
She's kind of tips
Cranston
it.
East adapting. Now
If she learns how
playing them
to
close.
get a tougher swing, she could be extremely good. I don't know who that was to, but Sang hits the roof.
Mount might have saved that from going out of bounds.
What is going on? Lands out of bounds.
Cranston East lets it go out of bounds. Yeah, I don't think that was going to stay in, but Cranston East catching a break now, just 1 point away again from tying this set back up. Both sets have been pretty close the whole way through.
Right, tough hit. Delaney tries to attempt to get the ball up with one hand. Like I said earlier, that doesn't seem to work a lot.
You know, I got here so early, there was room to parallel park, and the first one was in between 2 cars. I went for it, and then I said, nah, I ain't gonna get this with a guy behind me. So I just went straight, practiced on a spot where nobody was, hit it, kind of did it nice. So I went back around, and I just pulled through to a spot that I could have pulled. I could have just went zoom, you know, right in there. And I wanted to back her up. The 3 spots that I had to back up, I got out of my car about 4 times before I was actually backed up enough. But it's all good.
I don't think that's considered grip right there. You know me.
It's called safety. You know, I don't want to do any damage to any exteriors of vehicles, so I made sure to get in there, check. Oh, I'm 2 spaces. All right, let me get back in. Oh, space and a half. Let me get back in. Oh, still a space and a half. And then when I got out after getting in, it was perfect, you know.
I've actually never parallel parked since I took the driver's test. Which
Me
was
neither.
almost a year and a half ago.
This was the first time I've done it, and it was literally just a practice run. But better practice, better safe than sorry. Well, I would park in the parking lot if I didn't have to carry in this big tub of equipment.
The Plaza parking lot.
What?
The Plaza parking lot.
Oh, that parking lot? Nah. Too many heads.
There's no heads there, actually.
Sent over Cranston East. Tran bumping it. Set. And now
Tran's
out of bounds. Point to the Mounties. As a volleyball player, one question I got for you, Larry, is they use these players as like line judges, but like, are they supposed to like actually give you the right calls?
So the top judge standing on the little ladder is more of the main judge, main ref. So he makes the calls, but as you can see, he can't tell from the other side of the net, so they need the other ref here.
What about
to communicate with them? Those down judges, well, I'm not sure what they're called actually, but they just can see if the ball lands in or out, so they just communicate to the ref, let them know if it was in or out.
My question is, do they call it? Do they call it fairly, or are they more favoring their team because they use players to do it?
I mean, I feel like most of them do it fairly, but you know, if it's a close call, I mean,
hey,
let me ask you, what would you pick?
Hey,
would
man.
you go against the other?
Hey man, you know I wouldn't. You know I wouldn't betray my team.
That's what I'm saying.
And what the flag up means a point. I mean,
the flag up means it's out. Flag down means it's in. If it wiggles, that means it touched the antenna.
Well,
pretty sure that's all.
Put the flag up right there, and the chair guy said no.
You know, the chair guy doesn't have to agree the whole time. He just, if he can't see it.
Chasing it down, but falls in. Point for Mount St. Charles.
Timeout by the Bolts.
Another timeout. We'll take a timeout. Set 23-19. Mounties lead it. Up 1-0. Working on their second set. We'll be back after a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Ready for Ray's serve after the timeout. 23-19 and another point for the Mounties.
Double. I don't know if I agree with that call, actually.
Get the scoreboard back up there. There you go.
Game point for the Mounties. Looking like a
match.
Another
set
2-0 series set for the Bolts.
Hard serve brought in by Catrambone. Now set to Vernancio, who sends it on over. Pushed over by the Mounties. Now volleyed over the head. Vernancio able to push it back. Ray sends it over. Cranston East fighting for it, trying to stay alive in set 2. 24-19. Matt set point, and that'll do it for set 2. Mount St. Charles takes set 2. 25-19. They lead 2-0 heading into the third set. And we'll be back after a quick message from our favorite sponsors, Danny DeVito, if he's here. Oh, no ads on here. Sorry about it. We're going to send you to our little pregame halftime thing. Welcome back. Ready for set 3. Mount leading 2 sets to none. Mount leads 2 sets to none after 2 close sets for Cranston East, but close but no cigar, as they say.
That was my dad's old one. He got like the ultra one.
What?
Mount
First serve
starts
out of bounds.
with a
Good
serve
sign
out
for
of
the
bounds.
both.
Cranston East still chasing that first set win at home. Not sure if we're writing off a actual game win yet for the team, but chasing that too.
You know, little steps.
We'll accept the set at home
We will gladly.
as Tim Yeen calling into the program.
2-point lead. Charlie Adams currently on the phone with Tim Yeen. Saying serve.
Tim Yeen looking to join us on the mic as Cranston East with a nice point. Tim Yeen, are you there?
Hello. This is Tim, longtime listener, first time caller. Fantastic to see you guys in action. How you guys doing right now, man?
Oh, we're doing great over here. The team seems to be much better spirits not having you here, Tim Yeen.
Yeah. So what do you think about the Thunderbolts, Chaz? I mean, the volleyball team. You think they're gonna be in a good position next year?
They look to have a lot of promise from their young talent, Tim. I know you've had a lot of experience watching the team.
Yeah, certainly. Okay. Basically, I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to say that Larry Ian clears you in broadcasting from a relative clears you in broadcasting. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
All right, if you want to listen to more of Tim Yeen, I don't know why you would, but you can. He's broadcasting the boys soccer senior night currently, happening at Stadium.
We
Point
should have asked him for an update on the game. I don't know what the score is.
towards Mount St. Charles.
Hey, looks like you got a little charger there. May I use it?
Well, I have 2 chargers, but no.
L-Man's right there. 2-point lead. Suddenly it turns into a tie game. 3-3.
Now, what do you think about that volleyball player on Instagram, Larry, who is really good at what he does, but just kind of, I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
I think I do.
How do you feel about Tropicana Danny?
To be honest, like, I didn't even know who he was.
Me
till
neither.
I saw that.
I still
TikTok.
don't really.
Him just doing some breakdancing stuff at East.
I
Like,
guess security guy at Providence Place Mall.
he just comes to Cranston East and starts dancing.
Good serve off the top of the net.
I'm surprised that many people knew who he was, actually. But
5-3. I mean, I didn't see him.
I heard he's going to Cranston West this week.
Can't wait. Hopefully the Western Hills kids take his advice and walk over.
It's pretty crazy request right there.
Out of bounds. Mount St. Charles again.
Speaking of Cranston East, how do you feel about Mr. Barberi, new principal?
He's been a big provider of East pride, pushing Cranston East heavy, getting the word out there. Pushed over by Ketrambo. Now the Mounties setting up for
High
the
set.
serve.
Roberts rolls it over. Tavares sets it to the outside to Murphy. Out of bounds. Hits it a little too hard. 7-3 lead. Sasha Parada not looking too happy on the bench over there. She's actually in my lunch.
Really?
Tran hits it.
Another point,
Out of
Mount St.
bounds.
Charles.
8-3 lead. Not a good start for the Bolts here. This is their second to last season. Game of the season. My mistake.
Team back in action tomorrow against Cheraho.
I thought you were grabbing a snack over there, Charlie. You got me a little excited, man. Thank you so much for the charger. Phone is currently at 5%.
Yeah, this thing does get hot way too fast. And slows down its charging on its own. Timeout taken, Cranston East. We're going to take a timeout on the Fans Only Sports Network. You're watching high school girls volleyball. Welcome back. Set 3. Mount leading 9-3. Leading 2 sets to none. And looking
Phillips
to close it
with
out.
the serve. The Serena Marinas looking serve over there. Brandon Murphy gets a set back. Ray, tough hit. Jessica Tran shanks the ball. Needs to get better positioning on that. She was kind of side arming that. You know, she needs to get behind the ball. Lands in her arms. Lands right up.
Larry, what's the best song on Drake's new album?
I think the only right answer is Virginia Beach.
I don't
First
know.
song on the album. Best
So-
song.
It's low key an auto skip. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what you're listening to, Chaz.
But Away From Home, the second to last song on the album, that's a banger.
You know what's sad? I don't even know what that song is. That's how I know it's not good.
Cranston East finally back on the board, trailing by 6.
Speaking of musical artists, name your top 3 artists right now.
Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar, and 21 Savage.
What kind of list is that, man?
Ooh, are you crazy? That's a valid list. Fernancio serve over the net. Cranston East with the block, but
The only valid list would be Drake, Daniel Caesar, and Frank Ocean.
I don't even. Half of those aren't even, like, barely rappers.
Oh, I said artists.
Wow.
Rappers? We're going Lil Baby, Youngboy, and Drake.
Drake does not belong on this list. Let's be honest. Trombone sends it over. Tipped by Cranston East, unable to get it. Falls in. Mount St. Charles now up by 8.
Roberts serving the ball. 8-point lead for the Mounties.
Bouncing off of the girder of the
what?
roof.
What is that called?
Good point there for the Thunderbolts.
What is that called?
A girder?
A girder. Why is that there? What's the point of that?
Shout out to Emmett Billings confirming he's listening to the program. His song is the one with Yeet that I can't say on the broadcast.
Emmett Billings.
And our cameraman wants to make his input known. First person shooter by J. Cole and Drake, his favorite.
Emmett Billings is actually the top 1 ranked Siege player in the state.
Sadly, he can't be included on that list because he pays to cheat, but it's all right.
He's also in our English class.
Oh, wow. Half of seems like half of the people here are in our English class, and then there's 2 people directly across from us who are in our group chat but go to West. Tran unable to put it the right way. Point for the Mounties.
34 just kind of stands on her tippy toes and
34
pushes
has
that
so much
ball in.
pride for her school that she changed her last name to Mount.
That's crazy to me.
You should do that.
I didn't even notice they had their last names on their jerseys. That's pretty cool. They must have a lot of money.
Oh, well. They are a private school of sorts, I believe.
10-point lead for the Mounties. Not looking great at all for these bolts in their.
Maybe you should change your name to Larry East.
No, I don't think I will.
Why, man?
I don't like that name.
Mr. Han. What the?
I don't know what that was. 11-point lead for the Mounties now. Like I was saying, they're second to last East game of their lives.
Point.
The seniors should be playing with
Cranston.
more of a sense of urgency, knowing their volleyball careers is about to end.
Hey, man. At this point in the season, it's just here to have a good time and end the season on a high note, hopefully.
Hopefully. Not looking too hot here. No.
I don't think they
That
would have
is
made
not
playoffs,
true.
Junior.
I think if they win both games, then I think they'll still be the worst team in the state. Record-wise, got to support my votes, but record-wise,
Served into the net. Too low. I think Bryn might have better shoe game on this team than Jess. Low-key. Just a low-key shoe.
those are trash in my opinion.
They're literally the same shoe that Jess has in black and white.
No,
pretty
just
sure.
the color.
I don't know,
Shoes
man.
are crazy. Catherine Bone, great pass. What was that? What?
Yeah. Junior, our cameraman, reminding us NBA tip-off tonight. The Bucks playing somebody. Lakers and
Warriors
Nuggets facing off,
versus-
and the Warriors and Suns. Those are 2 great
Oh,
matchups.
I'm watching the Warriors game for sure.
Are those rematches of the Eastern and Western Conference Finals?
Win a ball.
Well, KD on the
13-point lead for the
Suns.
Mounties.
But a new look for the Suns. No DeAndre Ayton. Should be interesting.
We'll see how well Bradley Beal meshes with that team.
Falling in, out of bounds. Mounties now up to a 14-point lead.
Timeout.
And timeout taken by Cranston East, trailing by 14 in what's looking to be the final set of the game. How has the team done so far?
I have no doubt in my boats. I believe they can come back and win this set.
All right. I mean,
But it's looking pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. Typical game for the boats. Just
it's just been one of those seasons, really.
one of those seasons. Just a kind of a rebuilding season.
And again, if you want to hear some theories about why Cranston East Sports has kind of fallen off a cliff, tune in on October 27th edition for our podcast, Thunderbolt Sports Talk. We talk about Halloween-related topics, including any curses that might be on Cranston East Sports.
Oh.
I mean, some of these records are kind of staggering. 3 wins for Cranston East basketball since 2019. I got to check up on that, but
I don't think that's true.
one of the sports. That's the football.
That's not true. Yeah.
That's football. Football's had 3 wins, including consolation games. But then you're talking about teams like the wrestling team has gone 9-38.
Whoa.
The boys basketball has gone 10-42
Whoa.
since they went to the Final Four in 2019.
2019 team was very stacked. They actually had my cousin Andrew Kvong.
Unable to push it over. Point again to the Mounties.
15-point lead.
There was no spin on that serve.
Doesn't have to be a spin.
Sprawling to keep it alive, pushed over by Mount. Now Tran sending it over. And
Trips over the libero.
falling in, another point for Mount St. Charles. We're still searching to get update for you guys on the senior night for boys soccer, and we got one, 4-1. Cheraho leads it.
Oh no.
So, not looking to be going the way of the Thunderbolts on their senior night over at Cranston Stadium so far. Make sure you join us tomorrow on the Fans Only Sports Network for girls volleyball senior night against Cheraho. They're going to look to bounce back from a 3-0 loss to Mount St. Charles. Now 22-8.
I can already tell tomorrow's game is going to be very emotional. Not for us, but for the team.
Not, I don't think I'll be able to make it tomorrow, but
What do you have planned?
I got work.
Catch Charlie Adams at Lou Umberto's. Get
Sent
a nice
over.
calzone.
Dropped in, inbounds. 2 points away from finishing things off.
You gonna be here, Larry, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is the game at 6:30?
That's tough.
Why is it yellow? I think it's at 6:30. Yes. It might be later. It might be 7 because of senior night.
But what time does like are they gonna do introductions?
Yeah.
Serve coming
Short.
into the net. That was a long warm-up routine to send it straight into the net.
That's something our friend Caden Ricard would do.
Caden Ricard, one of our friends and one of the people cut by South County. Would you have made that team?
Yes. I was on that team last year actually. Just chose not to play. Personally, not paying $2,500 to play for that team, but
Shout out
you
to
know, if you have money, then might as well use it for that.
shout out to Tafa Ndoye for making the team.
And Dennis Dixon, Jonathan Quiroa also made it. Caleb Schum, our photographer.
Now match point. Up 2 sets. Mount St. Charles with a chance to end things here. Just an hour and 13 minutes since we started.
Well, let's see if Cranston East can crack 10 points.
Yeah, Cranston East might be able to get some momentum going into senior night if they can start a rally here.
Number 13 with the serve.
And the serve
Boom. Gets it
bounced
over.
up by Catherine Bone. Now over the net by Murphy. Off the net, diving for it, and that'll do it. No miracle comeback for
25
Cranston
to
East.
9.
Losing the final set, 25-9. They lose the entire contest now, 3-0. That'll do it here from Cranston East Gym, the Venatulo Gym here at Cranston East High School. Charlie Adams, thanking you on behalf of myself, my analyst Larry Yin, and my cameraman Junior Hernandez for tuning in to this girls volleyball matchup. We hope to see you again on the Fans Only Sports Network. Make sure to come back tomorrow about the same time for senior night action. Girls volleyball taking on Cheraho. Have a great rest of your night. Hope to see you join us.